Hi guys, as you can see I got another torch here today. This is the SF-22-T60. See if we can get that in focus. There we go. It's by UltraFire. I tend to keep with UltraFire for a number of reasons. It's the first one I've ever given, and they seem to be quite reliable. A few issues such as flickering when the battery got low, but other than that, no, not really anything I can complain about. So as you can see, these are all my other UltraFires. So I'll go from right to left. This is the C8, 502B and P10-R5. As you can see, height, C8 isn't the tallest, the SF-22 is. It's because the extra, I don't know what to call it, heatsink you have here, which you have here, but you don't really have that on the C8. I think the reason why is this puts out a ton of light compared to my other flashlights. So compare it to the C8, put it in high, and then so we have my new one, the SF-22 on the right, and the C8 on the left. These are both they're full charge, and yep, these are good. This is a good light, but when you compare it to this monster that gives out a ton of light and gets very warm, but due to the extra ribbon of heat sinks here, it doesn't really affect your hand, because it gets rid of heat quite well, but if you touch it here, you'll feel it has decent amount of light coming out of this because of the heat. As you can see in there, it has an orange peel reflector. This means that, as you can see, the camera really can't pick it up because of how bright it is, but if I shine it off camera somewhere else, let me just twist this. So over here, as you can see, put it on the carpet. Yeah, it doesn't really have a hot spot as such. It does have like the center is more brighter than the rest of it, but it diffuses outwards. So as you can see here, it diffuses out. Where compared to the C8, UltraFire C8, it has much more of a hot spot due to that big reflector it has. But I'd say the C8 is rated, well, I think it's around, personally I think it's around just maybe a few hundred, so maybe about 280 maybe. But with this one, I think it's much more, I think maybe 500. I mean, if this had the same reflector that the C8 does, then the amount of throw you'd get off this would be amazing. Good points and bad points. Price, it's around $22 and up to about 24 on dealextreme.com. In pounds, as far as I can remember, it was around 13 UK pounds. Let me just check that. So yeah, give me 1 second. So at $22, it's, yeah, 13 pounds 40 pence. So I'd say it's worth the money for what you get. It's twice the quality of the C8, because on the other flashlights I own, except for the generic unbranded AA with the orange tail cap, LUMEN FLASHLIGHT, it's good for the price, I'd say. But yeah, you pay double your money basically, but in the same cinema size package. The emitter is supposed to be an XM-LT6, but I don't see how this can be an XM-LT6 and still be floody but not be as bright as the C8, which claims to have T6 in it. So I'm not all that you know, hot on the parts inside, and I don't really understand the names and stuff. as much. I mean, I know what, like, the obvious ones like the T6, R5, XBG, and I normally know what the ratings are. So, but with this, it has like a KM inside, with the CREE on top. So, yeah, I don't know what this is in the C8, but this one, I think this is an actual T6. So, if I got another flashlight like this, but with just the smooth reflector, then I'd be so happy, because this would give off so much throw. If you just want a single 18650 flashlight, this is for you. It's got a clicky on the back. It's got 5 modes. Even on low, it delivers so much light, and it would be so suitable. But I mean, if you need something that you can use for, say, further distance, but then you need something that you can do close up, I would go for the 502B. So this is high, medium, and then low. And low you can use very close up, but I'll put links in the descriptions to all my other videos. This does have a memory as such, but it isn't. So I'll turn it on. I'll go down to low. I'll wait a few seconds. Turn it back on, but it'll come on back in high, and this is what low was like. And then I have this on the silver P10-R5. This takes a little bit longer, so this is high. Turn it off. It should come up in medium. It should come back up in high, which it does. But if I put it on in low, like the SF-22. Wait a few seconds. This one's a bit longer. As I said, I'll put links in the description to my other videos. It comes back on in high. So, yep. When you're buying these flashlights from Deal Extreme, don't expect them to come with a true memory. Only if they're copies of flashlights and they have the same build quality, then they normally do have the same similar circuitry, but without the branding. I'm not sure what kind of flashlight I'm going to get next. Maybe just a single or a double. I saw this Fenix TK35 look-alike, which takes two 18650s, which I'm thinking about getting, and that's supposed to be rated at 860 lumens. But yeah, this was actually supposed to be rated at 910. That's manufacturer rating. So yeah, all these flashlights normally don't come with the actual rating that you would get if you bought a $70 flashlight from somewhere like Going Gear. So yeah, if you want to get this flashlight, I'll put a link in the description for dealextreme.com. I'll do garden shots. I'll actually take some photos in my garden shots as well, because it gives way more clarity and shows the actual distance and brightness of this. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe, share, show all your friends. If you're doing anything like Duke of Edinburgh, then a flashlight is one of your key instruments for later on if you're staying overnight. And it's always good to have a good flashlight. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching. Please sub, and by supporting the channel, you'll help it grow. So thanks.